Could Michelangelo have been quietly suggesting that human consciousness and moral judgment come from within, not above? Some scholars think so, as biologists notice possible hidden anatomical drawings in the Sistine Chapel. Dr. Frank Meshberger has suggested that the shape surrounding God and the angels resembles a cross-section of the human brain, which Michelangelo was known to have experienced dissecting. If this was done intentionally, this could be Michelangelo's way of suggesting that God isn't just breathing life into Adam, he's also sparking consciousness, subtly implying that our thoughts and awareness stem from the brain itself, directly challenging the Church's teaching. This interpretation is speculative, as art historians remind us that Michelangelo may have just been adding anatomical detail without intending any deeper challenge to the Church. Others take the idea even further, seeing the days of creation sequence as a symbol of the development of human intelligence. Some say Michelangelo might have been hinting at an early form of evolution, representing different animal brains that mark steps of intelligence, an incredibly bold concept that would have clashed with the Church's six-day creation story. While evolutionary theory didn't exist in the Renaissance, it's still fascinating to consider whether Michelangelo, working under the Vatican's watch, might have woven subtle nods to the human mind's power, as opposed to its connection to the divine, into these panels. Although this subject is still up for debate, it wouldn't be the only work commissioned by the Church which contained a subtle critique of their doctrine from the period. For example, Titian's Assumption of the Virgin does not idealize Mary, but instead shows her as very human, with a strong physical presence and a hint of doubt across her face. The subjectivity of these aspects suggests that the artist was simultaneously following the orders of the religious commission and encoding his own, more humanist perspective on the story. Another intriguing theory looks to the Last Judgement, painted years after Michelangelo's ceiling frescoes in the Sistine Chapel, where Christ appears centrally within an ellipse that resembles a cross-section of the brain. If so, this shape may again symbolize that moral judgment comes from human thought rather than divine influence. By this time, however, Michelangelo was quite devout, so scholars debate whether the ellipse is a symbolic reference to the brain or simply an aesthetic choice. The possibility alone adds layers of depth to the fresco, keeping modern viewers wondering just how far Michelangelo's ideas may have extended. Whatever his intention, the Sistine Chapel reflects Michelangelo's anatomical expertise and fascination with human thought, and theories like these give us a fresh angle on an artwork which has been studied for centuries. For now, most experts see these frescoes as expressions of devotion and artistic mastery, marvelling at Michelangelo's skill, whether he was quietly critiquing the Church or not.